Hello everybody, and welcome to my ASTDX Beginner's Guide. Now, as you can see, I am level 46, so I know quite a bit, but I'm assuming going into this that you know the basics of a tower defense, you know how summoning works, you know how all that stuff works. I would assume you know most of the main core mechanics. All I'm expecting you to not know is how to progress fast, and that's what this video is for. Now, the first little thing I'm going to go into is codes. Now, codes, you can find them down here with a little Twitter icon. Social rewards don't work as well. If you can redeem them. They are very powerful. But the codes, you can find them on the Discord for the game. I'll leave a link in the description for that below. Check it out there. And basically, what you want to do with your trait burners, like as you can see here, if I check mine, I have none, because I'm spending all mine. But as a beginner player, unless you've gotten one of these 5 stars, like Illacora or Datara isn't too good, but I'll go into that later. Unless you get a 5-star, don't start rolling traits on it, and even then, it might not be a good 5-star. My second little tidbit is something that I actually ran into myself. It's skill trees. Now, with 5 stars, like my Mihawk over here, you unlock something called skill trees. Now, these are very powerful. They can completely change a unit. As you can see, my Mihawk skill tree is maxed out. I have every single thing I can get on it, and that's not good. Now, the reason why is because these skill tree abilities are incredibly powerful, especially this one in the range path called Overload, which basically makes it meta for everything. Now, I decided to accidentally go damage path on my Mihawk and spend 3 extra Mihawks, causing my Mihawk to be quite underpowered compared to others'. That's one of the main issues that I have. Luckily, they're adding a reroll or a redo skill tree item next update, so that will be fixed. But for now, do not go for skill trees unless you know the best one, which will be on the Discord, which I will have, of course, linked in the description of this video. Now, we have all these units, right? What do you want to do? Actually, when you're starting the game, you just want to use these 4 stars, especially Cursed one, Ichigo's 4-star, and Naruto's 4-star, and Sasuke's 4-star, because they are very powerful. If you do not get a 4-star, just use Spirit Detective. Spirit Detective is one of the best starting units in this entire game to the high damage per second. Of course, Uru is also a good option, but Spirit Detective, especially on his higher levels, has one of the higher DPSs of the 3 stars, which is especially good. Now, the next thing I'm going to get into is actually story mode, because you see how I have, if you've been my profile, see how I have, like, Innovator, Time Patroller, Volt Standig, Godslayer? All these, I didn't get them intentionally. I just got them as extra rewards, because I've completed all things on these story mode maps. If I warp over to story and we look through my story maps, every single one of them has been completed. Like Arc 1, hard, not casual, Arc 2. If you go through all of them, I've completed every single one of them on every single map. Now, that is one of the best beginner tips. Don't just play levels and then skip them. I would recommend going onto hard or easy, because hard it's only like a 2x HP increase if I'm not wrong, and it's quite easy. And especially good for getting gems, because just from one arc, you get around 130 gems, because you get 60 from basic and 70 from hard mode. Now, the final tip I'll be giving in this video is actually with these guys. You see these, like, guys around the map. Hey, what are you doing out here? You follow these little things, and then you get to these missions. Now, because I've already completed them, it's only 1 gem, but it's around 150 gems each, and if you have Sasuke and Naruto, you can complete most of the base ones, except for, like, Koshibuko, but that's because it's 450 gems. Most of the 150 gems and 200 gem ones get carried by 4 stars, so you just need a couple levels from story mode, and then you'll be able to effectively just clear out, like, all these, because it's only, like, 250,000 damage, which even with, like, a base Itadori, I bet I could do. It isn't, like, horribly hard, and if you have a 5-star other than you know, uni, because uni is kind of bad. For like I'm not saying it's a bad unit. It has bleed, which is great, but in general, and just as a little tidbit, you should only really summon on 5 stars that are high up on the tier list. Of course, all the 5 stars are good in their own scenarios, but certain ones like Uni and Aaron are not very good for beginners, especially because of the small like range, like 4-5 range. Really, that's not doing anything for a person that just started playing the game. So yeah, that's my beginner's sort of guide. It's more just little tidbits to help you in this game so you don't make the same mistake as me, especially with my Mihawk, which I greatly regret. Alright, have a good rest of your day, and I'll see ya.